Taking you around Dog Nation in 90 seconds, this is D90. Hello everybody, I'm Brandon Adams. Stay tuned at the end for a special message about Dog Nation Invasion coming to Jacksonville in the month of November. But first, there's this. When Dog Nation spoke to Georgia Athletic Director Greg McGarity back during the spring, one of the topics that came up is the future of the Georgia-Florida rivalry in Jacksonville, a venue that's hosted the game for the last several decades. McGarity told us at the time that the feeling among the fan base was split about where that game should be played in the future. Here's the Georgia Athletic Director.
It's usually, I think any decision of that nature is going to be 50-50 or 60-40 one way or another. There's been feedback from a lot of people on why the game should move, why the game should stay in Jacksonville. You know, it's been there since 1933, and I know Kirby's been very vocal about the importance in recruiting, and that's certainly an important element of it, but there are a lot of other elements that go into the decision. So we're waiting to have further discussions with the city of Jacksonville to where we can receive maybe more updated information on what we may be looking at down the road. What will we receive? We'll evaluate it, but you know, when we do receive that, we'll huddle with our peers at the University of Florida. We'll huddle internally with Kirby and the president and maybe some other staff members to really give it a deep dive into what's best for the University of Georgia, and I'm sure Georgia and Florida will be on the same page. We usually are on a lot of issues, but there's a lot of work to be done. But again, we're in Jacksonville through 2021, so it's not something that has to be done right this second.
Apparently, though, that work and negotiation behind the scenes is currently taking place. Dog Nation has been able to confirm an Athens Banner-Herald report that we could be on the way to seeing a resolution to the future of this game, keeping it in Jacksonville for at least a few more years. Here's what the Athens Banner-Herald has written here this week, that negotiations for keeping the game in Jacksonville are, quote, currently ongoing, according to Jacksonville Director of Public Affairs Nikki Kimbleton, who serves as spokesman for the Mayor Lenny Curry. Her comment, we prefer not to comment if the schools can reach an agreement, but she says that the agreement could come as soon as next week. Once again, that's Mark Wise of the Athens Banner-Herald, a report that Dog Nation has been able to confirm. Obviously, the news here, if this does get extended, is the fact that, and you heard this from McGarity a moment ago, that maybe Kirby Smart would prefer this game not to be in Jacksonville anymore. I asked that question to McGarity directly when he spoke. Is it fair to say that Kirby Smart no longer wants this game there on the First Coast? And McGarity said, yes, that's true.
I think that's pretty much where Kirby stands, because, you know, he's, you know him better than anybody. He is just a recruiting guru. So anytime something's done to take away from that effort, I think it feels like it affects our program. But there's so many other things going on in that game with that weekend that, you know, you've got to look at every aspect of it, because a lot of people from Macon south and Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, we've got a lot of fans in North Florida that really love that game. So there are a lot of things to consider, but we'll all get together, and at the end of the day, whatever decision we make, it'll be our decision.
In fact, when Smart spoke about this topic later in the summer at SEC Media Days, he went into even more detail about why an extra home game every other year could benefit UGA recruiting. Here's Kirby Smart.
Anytime you look at things from a self-analysis and you say, okay, let's do quality control, how can we get better, how can we grow, how do we improve, all the things that we were talking about earlier, where we go, how do we improve at recruiting, getting opportunities to present put your best foot forward to have people into your home. So you build a $63 million facility at your home location, and you want to develop relationships with kids. Every opportunity you miss to have a kid at your home is an opportunity to get better. We don't look at things from a scope of, well, we had the number 3 or number 2 or number 6 or number 10 recruiting class. That doesn't matter. We're trying to figure out how to get better. And the best way to get better is to have opportunities to present in front of those kids.
So if an extension is indeed signed soon and this game remains in Jacksonville beyond 2021, sounds like Kirby Smart might not be all that thrilled about that news, but for plenty of Georgia fans who love the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, they'll have another reason to toast later on this in a few weeks in Jacksonville. It's DN90 and spelled by. Speaking of Jacksonville, don't forget about Dog Nation Invasion coming up to kick off the month of November when Georgia takes on Florida, and you have a chance to be there and be a part of our Dog Nation Invasion tailgate. It's dognationinvasion.com, the website to go to find out more details. The entire Dog Nation team is going to be on hand. And for the first 150 people to sign up, you get yourself a Gator Hater t-shirt, one of the cool things Dog Nation's ever produced. We've produced another run of these, and you can get one by signing up at dognationinvasion.com. It's all brought to you by R.S. Andrews Kroger and our friends at Peach Bass. And speaking of Peach Bass, for this week only, they're also doing the official Dog Nation Invasion giveaway, where you not only get 2 tickets to the Dog Nation Invasion tailgate, you get hotel, tickets to the game, and a $50 gas card to help get yourself there. Go to dognation.com/DNI-giveaway to find out more details about the Dog Nation Invasion giveaway, courtesy of our friends at Peach Pass. Can't wait for the cocktail party coming in a couple of weeks. Hope to see you there. And one way or another, we'll see you back here again tomorrow for another episode of DN90.